abuzz with activity. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets. Excursion, welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons in Game 4.
And I don't know that I would say that I'm totally surprised that it's 3-0 right now. I mean, I knew they were capable of going on a run like this, but to come in and put it to them the way they have, that's what I think all three of us maybe didn't expect. But I just think it shows the character of this ball club. And it starts right at the top. I think it's a really good reflection of the manager that he's got them to where they are right now.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 New York Mets.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, as Ron Renicky has his guys lined up like this. They'll go to work against the left-hander out of Defiance, Ohio, Jonathan Neese. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Carlos Gomez makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. There's a liner caught by Flores at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired to start the ballgame. Our scouting report for the 28-year-old lefty. There you get a look at his pitches and respective speeds. Chris Davis steps in now. First pitch on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Now the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. And he'll put this away for the second out. Jonathan Lucroy will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with two away on a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about three anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Aramis Ramirez will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead. Scooter Gennett will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. You set, now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Parra moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. David Wright get his first opportunity here in Game 4, and you'd have to say he's been a non-factor here these first 3 games.
And if they're going to have any chance of moving on, he's going to have to step up his game. They need him to help anchor this attack, and he's been absent so far.
Now pitch swung on and missed as they get ahead of right now, 0-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Michael Kadire will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the Schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, you really need to start getting a little more involved.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out, inning over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Gene Segura will stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with 2 big home runs.
Boy, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes a 1-2. On the ground to third. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Gerardo Parra will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. Lagares will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Lucas Duda will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
With these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Oscar Jimenez will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2. Wilmer Flores will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Matt Garza will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, You don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Carlos Gomez will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Now here's the first pitch. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so...
In the dirt here. Pause, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And here's Duda to make the catch, and that's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Brewers lead this one 1-0. Juan Lagares will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here it comes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
94 on the outer edge. Can't help but take that.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Anthony Record is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. John Neese will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Parra is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Aramis Ramirez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Scooter Gennett will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close...
Meanwhile, this ball to bases. Gennett's going to turn for second. Around second. He'll try for third.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate, and then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. One out and a runner on second base. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. In there, strike two. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. Two away. Gerardo Parra will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. And the runner's breaking for third. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Daniel Murphy will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. David Wright will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot here for David Wright. His first homer here in the series as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
In now, Michael Kadire. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. Kadire's got a full head of steam digging for third. The relay throw, and they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple. Lucas Duda will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, nothing in one. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Oscar Jimenez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And that misses 2-1. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. Parra is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets get 1 on the David Wright home run. We played 4, all tied at 1-1. Adam Lind will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Lind awaits the 0-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Jimenez will wait on it. 1 gone. Matt Garza will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez To dig in now with the runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
He waits. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. From the stretch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. One there. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. None left for Milwaukee. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Wilmer Flores will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Juan Lagares will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he is in there. Anthony Wecker will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Too high. 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Segura for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
First and second, nobody out. You'd think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Stepping in now, John Neese, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
And that misses 1-1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Chris Davis will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Right at third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Aramis Ramirez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone. A home run. Solo home run there for Aramis Ramirez. His 2nd home run of the series, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he's been the entire show here tonight. Remember, he drove in their only run earlier, and He continues to have a nice game as he launches this one way out of here.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as this is on the ground softly towards first. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers get one on the home run by Aramis Ramirez. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. 2-1 Milwaukee. Daniel Murphy will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth.
Second baseman.
In there, no balls and a strike. For that man right there, just a 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Here's the first offering. David Wright comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out. So the first 2 are retired now for Michael Kadire. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit. Lucas Duda will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Gene Segura will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Gerardo Parra will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Adam Lind will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Into the box now, Matt Garza, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this.
Leading off for the Mets, left fielder.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the pitch. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Boy, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza, 2 away. Juan Lagares will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Our score remains 2-1. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate. Parnell will be summoned from the bullpen. Carlos Gomez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball swung on, missed for the first down. Chris Davis will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now here it comes. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
And this will be fouled away. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still lead it 2-1. Eric Campbell will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Sharply hit back up the middle, and the tying run is on to start the inning. It's a leadoff single. Curtis Granderson will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Now here comes Brewers manager Ron Renicky out of the Milwaukee dugout. And the call is out. That's going to be it for Matt Garza. Jim Henderson is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Curtis Granderson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A little over-anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base. Granderson waits on the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Daniel Murphy to step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Fastball in there for a called strike. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
David Wright will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. They're down 2-1. Brian Pins is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Aramis Ramirez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Scooter Gennett will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Nearly gets his first home run of the postseason, and I'll tell you, he didn't miss this thing by much. Here you see it. He just gets this one airborne, and this thing just doesn't quite have enough to get out of here. But it does have plenty to get him into second base, and now he's got himself a double.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. One on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Got him off balance there as he reaches for one and grounds it to second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Gerardo Parra will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. The 1-1. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Jimenez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Brewers 2 and the Mets 1. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away. Lucas Duda is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Opposite field to left. And he's got himself a base hit. Oscar Jimenez will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Gomez is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Wilmer Flores will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And look out, World Series. Here come the Milwaukee Brewers. They're the champions of the National League.
That's one happy bunch of guys down there right now. They are the National League champions, but they know they're not done yet. They've got one more big hurdle standing in front of them, but these guys are looking like they're going to be awfully tough to beat.
And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Matt Garza. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
Some of us are not shot to aim to bruise up to make your heart stop beating. Straight to the
For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, left 6 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's rate attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safe.